Most women have no idea why they're overeating, skipping workouts, or losing their motivation. Most importantly, they have no idea why they're being so hard on themselves.
After all, have you ever wondered why you reach for a donut or chocolate cake instead of an apple or plate of vegetables? Or why you constantly overeat despite all your good intentions? Or have you ever wondered why you start a new diet or exercise program with unstoppable enthusiasm and motivation, only to lose it as quickly as it came?
Millions of great, hardworking women feel just like you do, like their bodies have betrayed them and that they'll never regain control of their weight. Worst of all, they're convinced that because they've already tried every diet on the market, their weight gain is their fault and nothing will ever work for them again. The truth is, it's not your fault. Most women have never heard of what you're about to discover in the next few moments. If you're tired of feeling horrible about your weight, I want to show you how you can finally enjoy the great and gorgeous body you deserve without feeling like dieting has taken over your life. First, I want to reveal 3 weight loss cliches that almost everyone assumes are true. There are 2 ways to lose weight: the hard way and the natural way. The natural way isn't just about eating natural foods. It's about feeling comfortable while you're doing it. If you feel like dieting has taken over your life, but you're still stuck at the same weight, you've definitely been doing it the hard way. That's not your fault. Millions of women who are actually succeeding in losing weight are doing it the hard way. You might be one of them now, or you may have done this once yourself. But did you notice how most of the weight you lost came back again? And even some more? This is because of 3 popular dieting cliches that almost all of us believe. Cliche number 1: losing weight takes a lot of willpower. If losing weight were about willpower, no one would be overweight. You know how to work hard, but trying to lose weight by sheer grit and willpower is like strapping a backpack full of bricks on your shoulders and trying to swim underwater. No matter how strong-willed you are, you're going to need to come up for air. And so when those uncontrollable food cravings hit you, that's like this backpack and your body desperately begging you to release those bricks and to come up for air. Psychologists and neuroscientists tell us that willpower is like a muscle. You can either build it up or you can use it up. We'll talk about how to build it up in a moment. But first, you need to ignore any diet program that monopolizes your willpower and causes you to ultimately fail. Cliche number 2: if you just learned to love yourself, you wouldn't be overweight. Don't you just want to slap people who say this? Yes, there is a surprising scientific link between self-confidence and your weight, which we'll talk about in a moment. But your body and your mind are highly efficient biological machines. They run on chemical and neurological impulses. And when those are working, your body will regulate its weight just like it regulates your breathing and your heartbeat. Cliche number 3: you're overweight because you've wrecked your metabolism. Okay, half true. Trying to lose weight with a beaten down metabolism is like trying to drive your car with one foot on the brake and another on the gas. Don't let anyone fool you with those scare tactics about how you've wrecked your metabolism with crash dieting. Your metabolism is tougher than you think. Unfortunately, it's easier for a doctor to write a hormone prescription than show you how to naturally regain control of your metabolism. Have you ever wondered how some women stay thin, firm, and energetic into their 50s and right throughout their lives? It might surprise you that some of those women did at one stage in their lives struggle to stay thin. That was until they discovered that natural weight loss was more about knowing how to make their bodies want to be thin. Here are 3 things naturally healthy people know about losing weight. Number 1, they find a program for their body type. Most of the diet industry ignores this, but you and I know better. We know this woman has different fitness needs than this one. What you might not know is that there are only a few body types. Each one has strengths and weaknesses, including yours. If a diet isn't fit to your body type, it can turn your strengths against you. I'll help you diagnose your body type. I'll show you its strengths and how you can use them to get faster, easier results without burning up your time, money, and motivation. Number 2, you want to form lasting habits. Habits are the secret to natural lasting results. If your body feels out of control right now, it's got more to do with your habits than it does with your age, your genetics, or your hormones. Diets focus too much on reaching goals, None of them teach you how to form good habits. Instead, they challenge you to fight your old habits with mere willpower. They might as well be telling you to hold your breath underwater. The longer you manage to do it, the more desperately you're going to gasp for air when you're forced to surface. I'll give you the tools for forming habits that naturally lead to healthy results without feeling like you're suffocating yourself with rules and restrictions. Number 3, you want to treat the real problem. Eating right, exercising, and your genes are only the tip of the iceberg. It's the massive ice below it that sinks the ship. That's why it's not your fault that these diets haven't worked for you. Research at the Max Planck Institute have discovered that our subconscious minds make decisions 7 seconds before we know what's happened, and your mind has about 100 thoughts a minute. Each thought sends an electrical impulse to your limbic system, changing your emotions and motivations in a split second before you even know what's happened. Are you starting to see now why it's been so hard for you to lose weight? Most of all, you need someone who will listen without judging you and to help you uncover those self-sabotaging thoughts and condition you to develop the skill of healthy living. If you'll give me the next 3 minutes, I'll show you a simple, life-changing program that will absolutely revolutionize your health, even if you've tried every diet on the market and feel like nothing will ever work. But before we get started, let's stop and discuss something I know is on your mind right now. The last thing you need in your life is another diet. You don't need to burn up your willpower for short-lived results, and you don't want to spend a fortune on results that don't last. Most of all, you don't need someone who doesn't know the first thing about health telling you how to live your life. Here's why this is going to be different. First, the MVP approach to healthy living is a personal life skill. A skill most of us have tried to learn by reading books written by marketers and salespeople posing as weight loss experts. Is it any wonder that you've failed in the past? Being at a healthy weight should never be a goal or a chore. Can you think of one healthy and slender woman who worries as much about her diet and her weight as you do? This is not a coincidence. Healthy people aren't at their perfect weight because of merely their genetics or because of a miracle diet plan. They've reached their perfect weight because they're skilled at being that way. Most of them are so good at it, they don't even know it. The good news is that you can be this way too. Like any other skill, healthy living is easy once you get the hang of it. It starts with a simple routine that fits your personality style, your body type, your body chemistry and metabolism type. Very few weight loss experts talk about body chemistry. Very few talk about body type. None of them even mention personality type, which is most important. I'll show you why in a moment. We combine all 3 because that's what it takes to succeed. If losing weight has been hard for you, just think about how hard it was learning how to drive. It took 100% of your concentration just to keep both tires on the road. The thought of even changing the radio station or adjusting the air conditioning was nearly overwhelming. But today, you're navigating effortlessly through heavy traffic, adjusting your air conditioner and either reading or listening to directions off the GPS on your phone. It's as if you were born doing it. The same is true for your profession. And think about how many times you fell down while you were learning to walk, or how overwhelmed you felt during the first week at your job, or on your first day of college. Everything that comes naturally to you now was once really hard. Is it any surprise why you've had a hard time with these diet programs that some stranger threw into your lap after taking your money? It's time you decided to make things easy on yourself, isn't it? Of course it is. So here's what you're going to receive when you get started today.
First, you'll get unlimited access to our Healthy Metabolism program. In this program, you'll discover the 7 main metabolism triggers. I'll show you what they are and how to use them to renew your energy levels so you can restore your body's natural fat-burning potential. In weeks 1 and 2, you'll discover how to work with your body type. I'll show you how your unique body type influences your metabolism and the real reasons why one diet does not fit all. You'll learn why some body types put on weight just by looking at certain foods, while others rarely gain weight no matter how much they eat. And you'll also learn which dietary fats actually help force your body to release stubborn body fat and cellulite, particularly on those problem areas like your belly, arms, and upper thighs that seem impossible to lose no matter what you do. Without these fats, your body has no choice but to hold on to fat. And once you know what they are and which foods best supply them, you'll lose all that really stubborn body fat fast and for a lifetime. It's really that simple, once you know what to do. You'll also learn how to balance your blood sugar levels and how to get rid of those cravings and hunger pains that knock you off track. And you'll discover how your age and hormones influence your metabolism and what to do about it. We'll teach you how to boost your metabolism back to your 20s so you can finally, and once and for all, lose unwanted fat from your body and look and feel younger than you did 10 years ago. And finally, I'll teach you how to exercise the right way, not the hard way. Say goodbye to long, tedious cardio sessions and hard, painful workouts that only leave you exhausted and disillusioned. The MVP-Health exercise programs are designed to fit around your busy parenting or work schedule. You'll get 3 exercise programs and numerous coaching exercise videos from former world-class athlete and CEO of MVB-Health, Michelle Baumgardner. Michelle, a mother of 3 teenage children, nutritionist, and health coach, will show you how to build an exercise program to suit both your personality type and your lifestyle needs. And she'll show you how to fit that into your busy daily schedule. You'll learn why it's more important to mix your program up and to love what you do than it is to exercise vigorously and hard throughout your week. These programs are designed for the real-world, busy mom who needs to be understood and appreciated rather than be told she must be a dedicated or super athlete to lose body fat. Even if you've never exercised before, these short and simple exercise programs and instructional videos will help you get started and to stay motivated long-term. And they'll also help you restore your metabolism back to your youth so you feel more alive, vibrant, healthy, and full of energy. Weeks 3 and 4. The simple path to healthy eating. You'll discover simple, surprising reasons why the so-called diets you've used in the past have failed you, and why the MVB-Health's natural and easy approach produces results that last. You'll learn a few easy tips, so you'll never look at fat loss the same way again. And you can say goodbye to gimmicky diet plans, calorie counting, and expensive supplements. You'll have books, videos, and audio tutorials, menu plans, and hundreds of delicious recipes, all written in a simple, straightforward way that anyone can follow. These programs are so easy that it's guaranteed if you read your books or merely listen to your audios and videos for just 10 to 15 minutes each day, you'll see measurable results in the first 3 days. And if you're a woman who really wants to take charge today and make a positive, permanent change in your life, we'll show you how to go deeper. In this powerful program, Michelle will coach you through the real turning point in your life, managing your inner world. Maybe you already suspect that exercise and nutrition are only the tip of the iceberg. For most women, it's the massive ice below that sinks the ship. We will show you how and why this happens to you, and why it's not about how much willpower or self-control you have. Instead, you'll learn it's more about managing your habits, your energy, your emotions, and your internal world. We'll teach you how to clear out any of the destructive internal conversations you have with yourself that sabotage all your good efforts. By the time you've completed this program, you'll never go back to overeating, skipping workouts, or feeling horrible about how you look. You'll learn more about your physiology, biology, and psychology, so you'll want to, not have to, make the right choices. You'll find that being healthy will become habitual for you, and it will begin to be so much a part of your life that staying slender and healthy will be easy for you for a lifetime. And you'll get support every step of the way. We'll give you interactive coaching videos, quick and easy to read ebooks, food charts, shopping lists, exercise programs, and everything you need to get started and stay on track. You'll also receive audio tutorials that you can download onto your cell phone and listen to while driving your car, walking, working out, or doing things around the house. And you'll get 8 weeks of coaching emails, guiding and supporting you every step of the way. We'll also give you the MVB-Health's entire library of guided imagery and positive affirmation audios, which will renew your thinking and empower you to become a more positive and confident woman. Together, Michelle and her team will guide you step by step, week by week, to help you make positive changes that will stay with you forever. Isn't it time you get the help and support from a team of experts and a real-life mom, nutritionist, and author who knows what real challenges stand in your way? Isn't it time you can learn to balance parenting with a healthy lifestyle? If so, let's talk about what it'll take to get you on track right now. We've decided to make this accessible for any woman who is ready to enjoy the body she's always wanted. And so we're going to make a limited and special offer today and give you the entire life-changing MVB Health Programs for only $29.99. After all, your body's not on board until your mind is on board. And so you'll get the programs for free today when you purchase your metabolism and body type programs, and for only $29.99. And if you're not 100% satisfied with this program in the first 8 weeks, we'll give you 100% of your money back. Why would we offer this? Because we know you need a program that offers unbelievable value, but also won't hurt your budget. After all, juggling parenting and getting your perfect body shouldn't cost you a fortune. Michelle, a mother of 3 children, understands this, and so she and her team have built a program that's so easy for you to use that you can simply download the audios, videos, and interactive books on your computer, cell phone, iPad, or any other similar device you have. Gone are the cumbersome, expensive, and environmentally unfriendly printed books and CDs, and also the additional taxes and expensive shipping costs. This way, we can give you exceptional value and outstanding service that aligns with our new and busy world of technology. After all, you are your children's leading role model. Your health and your happiness is theirs too. This can be your new life, and you can have it today. Just click on the Get Started button now below.
And now I'm going to share some testimonials and show you what this program has done for other people, just like you. Meet Maria, age 33, a graphic designer and a mother of 3 beautiful school-age children. After working with Michelle and the MVB Health team, she dropped 43 pounds, losing 25.5 inches of body fat. She went from a size 14 to a slender and toned size 4. And here is young Sarah, age 19. She went on our program with her mother, losing 28 pounds and finally gaining the toned, athletic, and strong body she'd always dreamed of. And what about Angela, age 44, a mother of a teenage boy and girl who lost an impressive 59 pounds and 7 inches from her belly? She went from an obese BMI reading of 42 to a healthy, toned, and lean reading of 22. Angela wrote to us, "When I started the MVB Health Program, I was 194 pounds. I knew I had to do something different. Learning more about good food and how not to overeat with crazy portions, and learning more about my body and my metabolism changed everything for me. I learned how to eat for my body type and how to think like a healthy person. I never thought my mind came before my body, or that my thoughts were the main culprit for my fat body. But they were. This program is really life-changing." And here's Caroline at age 62 from Pennsylvania, who lost 35 pounds and 5 inches from her waist. She wrote, "Don't let anybody tell you you can't lose weight after 60. I gained 38 pounds after having my 3 children, and over the next 30 years, I put on more weight, weighing anything up to 170 to 180 pounds. I'm only 5 feet 2. I was out of control. I hated my life and my body. Michelle and her team turned everything around for me. They taught me how to get my life back in control. For me, it was learning to change my thinking about myself, and everything seemed to fall into place. My eating improved. I learned to eat for my body type, and I actually wanted to exercise again. I lost 35 pounds in a little over 3 months. I love my new body and my new life. And here's Sean, one of the many men who've successfully used our programs. He wrote to us. Okay, I'll admit it. My girlfriend and mother of my 2-year-old son persuaded me to do this program with her. I was pretty skeptical. It was for women, not men, or so I thought. But I figured that this was the only body I have, so worth a go. I lost under 35 pounds in the first 3 months, and most of that was changing my diet and how I approached my life. I was a slug and I didn't look after myself. Changing that was important. In the next 2 months, after upping my gym routine, I lost another 13 pounds. I still have a ways to go to get that buffed body, yet this is the only program I've been able to stick to. It suits my personality type, and I'm pretty happy about it. And these are only a few of the testimonials we've shared with you today, showing you the remarkable results Michelle and her MVB-Health team have achieved in helping thousands of men and women worldwide. If you're not 100% satisfied with this program in the first 8 weeks, we'll give you 100% of your money back. Why would we offer this? Because if you're still listening, you're probably feeling good about getting started today. But you might also be thinking about another time you tried something like this. You might be wondering if this will become another notch in your "I already tried that" belt. We understand. Like you, we've all had our share of disappointments. We've all bought things that didn't live up to the promises they made in the ad. I'll personally never forget when I turned the big 4-0. I celebrated with buying my dream dress from an online clothing company. Trust me, you'd know them if I told you who it was. The dress was for a weekend away with my girlfriends. It was a splurge, which busted my usually tight budget, but wow, did I think it was a great dress. Stunningly beautiful in the catalog, the fabric looked like it could have been used to make a queen's gown. All week, I eagerly waited for my dress to arrive. I imagined the smiles and wow looks on my girlfriends' faces when they saw me in it. I'll never forget how my heart sank when it finally arrived and I opened the package. The material was a thin, cheap cotton fabric, hardly worth of a $20 dress. The lines and the zipper were both crooked. It hung awkwardly on my body. I almost cried when I looked in the mirror. I looked like I just pulled something out of a Goodwill dumpster and put it on. Since then, I've had a handful of disappointing experiences, but never anything that's made me feel as bad as that dress. Since then, I promised myself that I'd do everything I could to exceed my customers' expectations. I've shared several reasons why I'm confident that you'll feel good about hiring Michelle and our MVB Health team, your most valuable body team, as your new health choices. But if at any time you feel that we've sold you a cheap, nasty dress, we'll gladly buy this entire program back from you. If this sounds fair to you and you're ready to get started, just click the Get Started button right now. If you're still listening, you probably have some questions before you get started. First, how long is this going to take to work? We'd love to promise you 10 pounds by the end of the week, but since we want you to succeed and we want the results to last, we'll make a reasonable promise. If you'll give us 6 of the next weeks and a simple 15 minutes a day to read or listen to some of our materials, we'll promise you that 1. You'll lose fat instead of just losing muscle or water. 2. You'll have more energy than you've had in years. 3. You'll never look at healthy living as a struggle again. Remember, we're not dumping a program into your lap and sending you away like a latchkey kid. You're joining a supportive community of women who are all using these same personalized tools for developing the skill of healthy living. We've also designed the learning materials to be as easy as possible to use. You'll get books, but you'll also get videos and audio files to listen to on your way to work. We'll give you a clear, simple routine to follow, customized to your personality type, your body type, and your body chemistry and metabolism. But if you're not 100% convinced of this in the first 6 weeks, we'll gladly buy this membership back from you. Just click the Get Started Now button, and you'll be taken to a secure payment page where you'll complete your sign up. Are you still worried about whether it's okay to spend this money on yourself? You might be thinking that it's selfish to do this for yourself, and there are many other things you should be spending it on. You have so many roles, so many hats to wear. You're the glue that holds your family together. Self-care probably comes at the bottom of your list. But doesn't your family deserve the best of who you are? Aren't you your child's greatest role model? If you're not taking care of yourself, they're not getting the best of who you are. Your children will never say this out loud, but if there's one thing they need more than anything, it's for you to be their role model for genuine happiness. How would it feel to set a standard that your children can aspire to? What will it mean in 5 years? 10 years? It's time to do something for yourself so you can do more and be more for the people and family you love. You deserve this, and so do they. Let's get started right now. Don't let this become a secondary priority. Just click the Get Started button, and you'll be on your way to enjoying a happier and healthier life.